The time is here. The time is now. The STF is back. Sportskeeda Trivia Federation. And we got a special show for you tonight. It's not one-on-one. No. It's not a triple threat. No. It's Survivor Series, baby. We've got a 4-on-4 elimination match just for you. Let's get it going.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Look at this cast of characters.
Wow.
We have here a lot of people here for this amazing 4-on-4 battle for the Survivor Series bragging rights. There are two teams. There is Team Rick, the STF champion right now.
Hold on. How many times I got to tell you to get it right? It is the longest reigning, undisputed, undefeated Sportskeeda Wrestling Trivia champ. You're the commish. How many of these have we done by now, good sir?
So we're gonna roll this here in order. Right here, we're gonna go full screen to this guy right here. This is the champ, Rick Ucchino, the longest reigning. I don't know how many days he's at it now, but it's been a while because Sid keeps ducking him, I think, or something.
Kev, when did I beat you? We're teammates today. Your mic's muted. Your mic's muted, like it always is.
No, I didn't want to be talking over everybody. I think SummerSlam? Was it SummerSlam?
Might have been. Yeah. I
think speaking of the guy talking right there, Kev Kellam, you can see him Monday through Friday on the top story. Rick Ucchino, I forgot to pimp the Smack Talk with Dutch Mantel and SP3. Of course, we'll get that back around when we interview.
But we have guests from outside of sports.
We do too, man.
Jose
we got some
G is
special
down
guests.
in Florida. Jose, how you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. You know how it is down here. It's not sunny today in Florida. It's kind of cloudy and overcast, but that's all right. I'm here on behalf of Team Sid Rock to whoop that Rick Ucchino ass tonight here on the Sportskeeda Trivia Challenge. We're about to kill it. We're about to sweep Team Rick tonight.
Sid Rock, the new nickname of SP3 when the last trivia match against Kev, that kind of happened there. We got a tag. We got guys sharing the screen right here.
What's up,
SP3, aka Sid Rock. You see him on Fridays with Smack Talk with Dutch Mantel and Rick Ucchino. And from Wrestling Daily Talk Sport, Alex McCarthy. Gentlemen, how's it going?
That was good. Thank you very much for this invite. I've done precisely 0 prep, so
that's what we like.
Oh, don't worry. You're not the only one.
I'm check my dignity at the door. That's fine. No pressure on SP3 and my boys. They got the game.
And Sid, the #1 contender to Rick Ucchino's championship, fresh off of a not PG beatdown of Kev Kellam last time.
He's going for redemption today. Redemption.
No lube, no protection. Kevin Kellam got slaughtered. The largest victory in Sportskeeda Wrestling Trivia Federation history. I am undefeated, and I'm not even calling myself the #1 contender anymore. I'm the uncrowned champion. Because
wait a second.
He didn't even get that.
Oh, my Lord. Yes. And random.org drew the round for the first round, and Kev and SP3 get a rematch. So Kev could get a little bit of revenge here.
All right, but real quick, before we get into that, allow me to introduce the rest of my team.
I am getting there. Here we go.
I want to go ahead.
You want to introduce? Okay.
Because SP3, he can spout off about his team. He's got his faction over there. I drafted winners.
Ooh.
I drafted a real journalist, a man who has an Emmy.
A man
who has done a podcast with Kurt Angle. Has any of you guys done a podcast with Kurt Angle? I don't think so.
What's up with
And 3 shows. The real journalist, Jon Alba, ladies and gentlemen.
The actual journalist, the voice of prestigious himself. Rick, I'm so honored, genuinely humbled. It's rare that I'm humbled, but I am humbled that you decided to actually pair me up, especially look, I love pro wrestling trivia. I really genuinely believe that I have a wealth of information to offer, but I will admit I actually hate Survivor Series with every fiber of my body, and I have no confidence at all in doing any of this. So maybe this is like Survivor Series 2001, where like Kurt Angle self-sabotaged the alliance, and that's what you drafted me for some self-sabotage. I don't know, I'm going to try to come through for you, my friend.
Just don't pull a Seth Rollins and just get on your knees. And
I'm not going to get on my knees and just spread my arms and say, take me out.
Just remember,
So,
there's a plan B.
So good to have Jon Alba here from Ad Free Shows. Also on Team Rick, he is on the Grapsity podcast on Fightful. Last minute replacement. Appreciate you coming in last minute, Mr. Phil Lindsay. Phil, how you doing, man?
Man, I am very happy to be here. But I'm probably gonna lose this thing for us because I have no idea what trip. I don't know what the trip is gonna be. It is very last minute. But again, I am very happy to be here.
Phil, who's on your shirt? Who do you got on that shirt? Let's
Clubber
go
Lang,
shirt.
brother.
Love it. You know what I love? I love the confidence of my team.
Yeah.
We're in a good spot. This is.
I mean, Rick, if anything, my hair looks fantastic right now.
It really does.
Hey man, he's certainly the best looking person on the team.
I think the hair of everybody on my team looks great, right, Kev?
I gotta commend Rick for last minute. He got a champ like Phil. I just want to let Phil know Kate backed out at the last minute because she heard she was going against me. I know they didn't tell you that, and that's why you're here.
Hey man, I as a representative from Fightful, I can't let you talk about Kate like that.
No, Kate's my peoples. Kate is my peoples. She's a true heel like me.
We found out the answer to the question that John and Kate actually can't coexist before the damn show even started.
Wow. And last but not least on a team, Sid Rock. He is also on Wrestling Daily, Mr. Sat E Niangi. Sat, thanks for joining.
No, bro. Oh, you ruined it. It's not a soft G. It's a hard G. Sat E Niangi.
Niangi. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Tell him
it's
how
a pleasure,
bro. Enunciate.
The E stands for eliminate because it's Survivor Series. We're here to eliminate the competition for Team SP3. So I'm glad to be here. Like everyone else, my Survivor Series knowledge decreased as the year went on in the 2000s. So wish us luck. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to do this. And yeah.
We're going to have like 7 rounds of winning of like 1-0 and 2-1, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, I have at least 38 questions in case we need them. They are not easy. They are not softballs. Maybe a couple softballs, but
you don't need them.
we apparently we won't need them because Sid says it's going to be a 4-0 sweep, so that means at least maybe 15 questions are going to get asked. So we may have to ask the chat some bonus questions.
That's why we're filling time now because the actual trivia is only going to last like 15 minutes.
Ooh! All right, it is time for round 1. We are going to remove some people here from the chat because it's going to be Rick Ucchino.
Against off.
Rick is leading us off, and he is taking on Mr. Sat. Oh, look at that. There we go. That's first round.
Yeah, Mr. Niangi. Yeah. Oh, let's do this.
Do we have the there we go. All right. We are in order. We are ready. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
For sure. I'm about as ready as I'll ever be because
are you ready?
Because much like most of my team, when it comes to Survivor Series trivia, I don't feel too good about this. But
well, here we go. We're gonna kick things off with.
Wait. Okay. So we haven't really explained the rules of how this is gonna work.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there are each round head to head here. At most 5 questions are going to be asked unless there's a tie. Then we will go for a tiebreaker. Whoever has the most points after 5 questions or the first to reach 3 will move on to the next round, and the loser will say goodbye to everybody. So without
a verbal ring in. So ding, 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 buzz, buzz, whatever you want to do, verbal ring in. And you have to wait until the question is completed. We call that the Kev Kellam rule.
The Kev Kellam rule. Gentlemen, here we go. Without further ado, let's do question number 1. The main event of the 1993 Survivor Series saw a traditional 4-on-4 match. It was the All-Americans against the Foreign Fanatics. Name one of the members of the All-Americans.
Boom. Undertaker.
Undertaker is correct. The 4-on-4 match between the All-Americans and the Foreign Fanatics. All-Americans consisted of Lex Luger, the Steiner brothers, and the Undertaker. So Sat is up 1-0 on Rick here. Question number 2. Once I get my... There we go. All right. Question number 2. The Rock, of course, 25 years ago, made his debut at Survivor Series, 1996. Name one of the 4 superstars who were on the poster.
Boom.
Sat.
Sid. Vicious. Oh, sorry. Psycho Sid.
Correct.
Jesus.
Psycho Sid took on Shawn Michaels in the main event. Also on the poster were the 2 gentlemen that fought for the Intercontinental Championship. That was Steve Austin and Bret Hart.
When did we start doing poster trivia? Did we do poster trivia before? What the hell is this?
Hey, you know.
I miss when Mike came up with the questions. I knew those.
You knew those answers. Were you in his pocket? Is that why you're the STF champion?
Not from a lack of trying, but no, he was he was very on the level.
Oh, well, Sat has Rick on the fence because if he gets one more right, Rick goes bye-bye.
Man,
and this
is going to be like Becky Lynch in 2016.
The champion might go bye-bye in a hurry. This is not
fine. UC and SMU's on right now, so this is cool.
All right, next question. The Shield made their debut at Survivor Series. Which year was it?
Ding, 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 ding.
Boom.
Rick in first.
That would be 2012. The main event was CM Punk, John Cena, and Ryback, believe it or not, and the Shield helped CM Punk retain the title.
Correct. 2012 is
board.
the year. And man, would that have been embarrassing if the champion would have went down with a goose egg? But he does not go down with a goose egg. That was something. All right, so speaking of debuts, of course, this is all about The Rock this year. Debuted in 1996. Speaking of debuts, The Undertaker also made his debut at Survivor Series. What year did he debut?
Boom, 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 boom.
Rick in first.
1990.
Correct. Wow. Wow.
Come on, let's go.
Wow.
Running you down, baby.
Wow. 2-2. This is it, baby. This is it. Tiebreaker time. Question number 5. Randy Orton has the record for most eliminations in Survivor Series history. How many does he have?
Boom. Boom.
I'm going to go. Boom. I'm going nearest. So whoever gets it close, if neither one of you get it right, I'm going to go closest. Sat.
3. So he did 2003, 4, and 5. Then he got clean sweeped against Team DX in 2006. So it's close enough. So he's won 3.
The record for most eliminations, total eliminations.
Oh, total eliminations. 18.
Okay. That is incorrect. Rick, you get a guess, and then the closest will get the point.
Gosh, dang.
Randy Orton has the record for most eliminations in Survivor Series history for traditional matches. How many does he have?
I'm going to go lucky number 13.
Incorrect. The guy with the closest to the answer is Sat.
Oh, my God.
Because the answer is 16. Sat was 2 off. Rick was 3 off. Oof. Oof. And our champion down.
Wow.
Down goes the champion. Let's go solo to the champion as he says goodbye to the.
I told you that I had a feeling this was going to happen. It's Becky Lynch 2016 all over again. Look, I can't say anything. Sat knows his stuff. I'm happy I didn't get swept, and I don't think you could have it any closer, than that. Kev,
what the hell, Rick?
I don't know. I'm gonna take an early rest. I'm gonna
sitting
relax
over here on the apron, going what?
I couldn't get the tag. My tip of the cap to you, sir. That was very, very good.
No. You gotta watch Bearcats football. Gotta watch fake sports.
I was gonna say, what's the score right now? It's 14-0. I'm doing right. I'm doing all right. It's all right in the world. I appreciate it. Sid, good luck. Hopefully the rest of my team can pick me up here. That's disappointing, but I can't say anything. That was a really good performance by Sat on that one.
Man, Sid, look at this guy right here. Look at this guy. your number one contender is losing it over here.
Oh my God! All that trash talk, man. You look, yo. Sat came back to our corner, and he was like, "Was that Mike Knox?"
See, Sid, I said I've never. I'm not unbeatable. All right, I've lost rounds before, but I'm a marathon performer, which is why I always win over the course of 25 questions. So yeah, I lost this round, but I'll see you again down the line. Don't worry.
Ooh. Yeah, that title match is coming. Bye, Rick. Bye, Alex and Sid for now, because in round two, we have the Emmy award-winning sportscaster from ad-free shows, Mr. Jon Alba, and we got our own from the top story, from the debrief, from Ricans of Wrestling, Jose G. Gentlemen, welcome to the battle.
My confidence is at negative right now, so let's see how this goes.
I'm gonna fake it until I can make it.
Listen, I put my whole career off faking it till I make it. I feel exposed, even just listening to that last round of questions.
That's what she said. All right. Wow. I mean, that was a tiebreaker. That went down to whoever got it closest. So that was
a close one, man. I thought Rick was gonna get swept, man.
Oh, I did too, man. Sat was on fire. All right, gentlemen. Are you ready for question number 1?
Let's do it.
Where did the 2020 Survivor Series take place?
Ding, ding.
Ding,
Jon
ding.
Alba.
That would be the Thunderdome.
Jon Alba. That is correct.
Yes.
The Thunderdome in Orlando.
I was familiar with that place.
I had to ask that question for two guys that live in Orlando.
Yes,
I mean,
it was right down the road from a stone's throw.
All right,
yeah,
John is
downtown Orlando.
John is up 1-0. Question number 2. There are 2 editions of the Survivor Series that have been held outside of the U.S. Name that country.
Ding, ding, ding.
Jose.
Canada?
Correct.
Yeah, that was easy. I don't know why that took so long. That never went off. Yeah, okay.
We are now tied 1-1. And question number 3. What year did the first Survivor Series take place?
Ding, ding, ding.
John in first.
I am going to go with 1987.
Correct. 1987. I was the ripe age of 8 at that time when Survivor Series made its debut. All right. We have 2 for John, 1 for Jose. Question number 4. This is not elimination matches. This is history of Survivor Series in period. Just to make sure, just to clarify. Who has the most wins in Survivor Series history?
Ding, ding, ding.
John?
I will say Triple H.
Jose.
The most wins in Survivor Series history.
I didn't go with my gut, so try to
Undertaker.
Who?
The Undertaker.
Correct.
That was my gut.
The Undertaker has the most wins in Survivor Series history with 13. And look at Raiju in the chat. Yes, I am old. But I make 42 look good, damn it.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah.
We'll get this. Look at this. I'm going to have to come up with some more questions. You guys are going to eat up all the questions. We're going to have to go to tiebreaker. But this is the 5th and final question, if you guys can get it. But at the 2020 Survivor Series pay-per-view, who was the sole survivor of the women's traditional match?
Ding, ding, ding.
John?
Shayna Baszler? God, I hate this pay-per-view so much. I hate this show so much.
Who was the sole survivor of the women's traditional 5-on-5?
I I remember now. I'm so angry at myself. It just hit me.
Soul Survivor 2020 women's.
Oh, there's got to be a time
Nia.
Needed an answer, Jose.
Oh, I'm thinking. Lana?
Oh, come on.
Correct.
Yeah, there was some cheating going on.
John, I'm sitting here. John, I'm sitting here trying to scream. Everyone
Got all this extra time. What the hell's that? Come on.
There was
it was Lana, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
that
there was
Lana.
Nia Jackson, somebody disqualified each other that left Lana as the sole survivor.
There was some
she was standing on the ring steps.
Going on there.
She was standing on the ring steps because Nia told her she wasn't allowed to go anywhere. That's all she could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Jose moves on, and unfortunately, Jon Alba has to say goodbye, and let everybody know what you're doing, where they can find you, and if you want to hang out, you feel free to hang out for the rest of the show. But let everybody know what's going on in Jon Alba's life right now.
Well, you can find me over at adfreeshows.com, Conrad Thompson's network of shows, doing a bunch of cool bonus content, one-on-one with Jon Alba. It's a one-on-one in-depth pro wrestling interview show that we just dropped an episode with Willow Nightingale earlier today, and some other really cool projects that haven't been announced yet that you'll be able to find very soon. And if you want to really know where I'm going to be tomorrow, it's going to be in Brooklyn, caressing Alex McCarthy's face at Survivor Series. So that should be either a lot of fun or slightly frightening. But if you'd like to come say, hey, make sure you do, and it'll be a lot of fun. And when I get back to Orlando, I'm going to kick Jose G's ass. So it's cool.
John, really appreciate having you join us. Like I said, if you feel free to hang out with us if you like. Really appreciate it, man.
Listen, John. I don't appreciate you talking shit when I'm not on screen, man. All right, but when you're back in Orlando, bro, we can meet up. We can meet up on East Colonial somewhere. If you want
the battle on I-4,
the war on I-4. There is some tomfoolery going on there. I don't know. We're going to dispute this.
But in all seriousness, bro, pleasure to meet you, man. I can't wait to meet you in person over here in Orlando, bro.
Likewise. Appreciate it,
Thanks
guys.
for coming on the shows.
Thank you.
Next match of the first round, man, can Rick's team come back? Can they come back? Because next up, we have from Rick's team, Mr. Phil Lindsay, and straight from the double bed, Alex McCarthy.
Hey,
yo.
Let's see here. Let's get
Bryce. That sounds great.
Okay, there we go. Wow. And
John, you don't want to caress my face. Get your own, Jon Alba.
This is feeling like 2019 where I'm on Team SmackDown, I guess. I don't
know. Phil, this is your chance to redeem Rick's team. Man. Because right now it is a clean sweep. Sid is calling it, and he's calling his shot, and there it is. So we're gonna go on to the first question here. Okay, as you guys may have known, The Rock made his debut 25 years ago in 1996 at Survivor Series, and it was a traditional 4-on-4 match. Name one of his teammates.
Oh no. I can't decide if he was on his team or not. That's my problem.
Ding.
All right,
Phil. Triple H.
This
Alex.
is gonna piss me off so bad. On his team.
Yep, on his team. 4-on-4.
Sergeant Slaughter.
The three gentlemen that were on The Rock's team were Mark Marrow, Jake the Snake Roberts, and the Stalker. Oh, SP3 coming in there. The Stalker, Barry Windham.
How did I not get Jake the Snake?
Mark Marrow. Wow. No.
I'm so mad already. I don't want. What can we call this off? I hate this game.
Call it off. All it's done is annoy me.
You've literally got no pressure on your shoulders right now. None. Like not even an ounce of pressure on your shoulders right now. Like I mean, your shoulders are easy breezy, bro.
I'm like the Warriors. The Warriors when they were like 70-9. There's only 2 games left, and I'm like, shit.
Easy breezy.
Question 2. As we previously learned, the first Survivor Series to take place outside of the United States occurred in 1997. What landmark event happened at this pay-per-view?
Ding, 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 ding,
Alex?
Got to be the Montreal Screwjob.
Correct! The infamous Vince gets a loogie to the face Montreal Screwjob, where old Earl Hebner made Bret tap out rather interestingly in a certain way there that he was not really prepared to do so. Here we go. Question number 3. The 2021 Survivor Series takes place at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, where a couple people are right now. Name one member from each of the men's teams.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh boy, who was first on that?
It was me. Come on.
Give it, Phil.
I need a referee on that. Was Jose?
I hate
or
to
Rick?
admit it, but it was Alex.
Alex, okay. One member from each team.
I for real actually thought it was Phil, but
that was so close. I couldn't even tell.
all right. One each from the men.
Yep.
Xavier Woods on SmackDown and Seth Rollins on Raw.
Correct. On Raw, it is Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, while on the SmackDown side, Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, Happy Corbin, and Sheamus. We have
of teams they are.
We have 3 questions in, so we got 2 to go. So Phil needs both of these to tie and move on. Question number 4. The record for most matches won in a Survivor Series, period, not just eliminations, just period, without a defeat is 5. So 5-0. Which wrestler has achieved this 5-0 feat?
Ding, ding, ding.
Phil.
Randy Orton.
Alex.
Ding, I was about to ding, ding, ding. Lesnar.
When Phil said Randy, I thought he was going to get it, but it was efficient Randy, the Macho Man. Randy. Oh yeah.
That string of like Balor, Bryan, and
so Alex is up 2-0, and we only have 1 question left in the round. So unfortunately, Phil is eliminated. Alex moves
Go ahead
on.
and do the question anyway. We got time.
I mean, I'm not above taking a win by default, by the way.
Well, I was saving them in case somehow Kev made it all the way through, everybody. Oh, shit. Was that a laugh that I heard?
It's back there, brother.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, here we go. Who holds the record for the longest gap in Survivor Series appearances?
Ding, ding, ding.
Alex?
Goldberg?
Who holds the record, Phil, for most Survivor Series, the longest gap between appearances at Survivor Series?
In the match itself or just on the pay-per-view?
Match itself.
Oh, shit. There you go.
This one's tough unless you're thinking of that pay-per-view.
Yeah, in the match makes it harder. I'm just gonna guess. Is it Bret? Is it Bret Hart?
Incorrect. Dusty Rhodes appeared in 1990, but then did not appear again in a Survivor Series match until 2006 when he teamed up with Legends to take on the Spirit Squad. And so with a count of 2-0, Alex moves on and further adds to the proclamation of Sid's sweep. And it comes down to the last trivia match that we had on our show here last time, Kevin versus SP3. But before we let you go, Phil, let us know.
Let us know where you can find me.
Yeah, he accidentally took himself off the screen.
I was about to say, he just completely stopped talking. No, of course you can find me at my writing at Bleacher Report and Daily DDT. I've got an interview coming up with Baron Black on Terminus. And you can find my podcast, of course, on Fightful, Grapsy with Will Washington and Righteous Reg.
All right, Phil. Thanks for coming in last minute. Really appreciate it, man. And poor Rick, man. I don't know if Rick's gonna Rick.
I'm here.
You got one hope left. And he
Phil, you're a nice guy. Phil, I'll just say you're a nice guy. Phil, all I'm gonna say is you're a nice guy, Phil. That's all I can say. All right, you're a nice guy. Hey, some of us are trying to have something that you lack, Sid. It's called class. Okay, so I'm gonna do something here.
I was in 8 classes a day when I was in school. What you mean?
Ooh. All right, yeah, guys.
School.
We are going. The last hope for Rick Ucchino's team is none other than SP3, your current number 1 contender, and Kev Kellam. And here we go. Could this be the ultimate revenge? Could Kev just slay through all of Team Sid? That would
Jerry Bennett, are you cutting a promo on this
I
thing?
am. I am setting the stage. I am setting the stage.
He's doing that Michael Cole voiceover from the late 90s. These competitors will step into the gridiron.
I've never heard Michael Cole do a gridiron promo though.
I don't know. They just gave him big $5 words to say in the VO.
Abeyance. Question number 1, gentlemen. The very first Survivor Series happened in 1987. And the main event, as with every match on that card, was a traditional Survivor Series elimination match. Who was the sole survivor of the main event in 1987? Kevin is in first.
Hulk Hogan.
Okay. And Sid is just like, yeah, come over here, girl. Sid?
It was Team Hogan versus Team Andre. Hogan wasn't even the last person on his team. It was Bam Bam Bigelow.
Ooh.
And Andre the Giant was the sole survivor.
Look at Sid going for that extra credit, even though there's no such thing as extra credit.
Well, Rick did it and he lost, so I might as well do it.
That is correct. Andre the Giant, the sole survivor of the main event in 1987. And geez, Sid just, boom, given who he eliminated. That was
Jeremy, can you take your lips off his butt right now? Let's move on.
Ooh, somebody's salty. Somebody's salty.
I just want to say Kevin makes a great host on this YouTube channel. He's a great comedian. He's great on radio.
Now
he just
talk
sucks
your
at
shit.
trivia.
Now talk your shit.
We can't all be great at all things. Kevin's great at
true.
multiple different things.
He's a jack of all trades, but one.
Exactly.
I'm a jack off at this one, is what you're saying.
Whoa. All right, gentlemen, question number 2. We already talked about the Shield earlier, so speaking of the Shield, Roman Reigns had a unique Survivor Series in 2015. What was unique about it?
It's a hardly phrased question, right?
Sid?
What
was weird about his 2015?
What was unique? What was unique about his 2015 or 2000? Yeah, 2015. Geez, yeah. What was unique about his 2015 Survivor Series pay-per-view?
Was he like one of the first guys to have 3 matches in one night or something?
Correct.
Oh, okay, cool.
Roman Reigns had 3 matches on.
I didn't understand the phrasing of that question. It was like, wait, is he in an elimination match? Is there something different about that show? It was just
What was unique about Roman Reigns? He had 3 matches because they had a semifinal tournament match for the WWE Championship, which he defeated Alberto Del Rio. He then went on to wrestle later on that night in the finals against Dean Ambrose. But then Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract, and he had 3 matches on one Survivor Series pay-per-view. All right, we are 2 for Sid, none for Kev. Let's talk about The Rock once more. As we all know, 25 years ago, The Rock made his debut at Survivor Series in 1996. What feat did he achieve in his debut match?
Kevin.
What
feat? He won this. He was the sole survivor and won the match.
Correct. The Rock was the sole survivor of his
remember
team.
that ridiculous outfit he had on? It was so weird.
With like the
yeah.
Was he wearing streamers?
Yeah, they were like streamers.
He looked like Carlton from Fresh Prince when he was the peacock for ULA.
And he had like a shoulder breaker was his finisher. It was like the weirdest finisher to do. He's like, I'm here. Look at this. The whole time he's like, I'm here. I'm in this big show. This is really cool. Which is so ridiculous to think that The Rock is like the most overly confident guy in the world now.
Well, he did also rock the fanny pack, with the turtleneck. So
that was fanny pack, turtleneck, thin chain. That was the thick sweater, thin chain Rock back in the day.
As we had talked about a while back, back in the day, Survivor Series early on was all elimination matches. Question number 4. What year was the first Survivor Series to have a regular match as opposed to all traditional elimination matches?
Kev.
1991.
Correct.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Undertaker took on Hulk Hogan for the WWF Championship, and Rick Ucchino in there we could see him celebrating. Look at that. Yeah, he's going wild in there. Yes, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker went 1-on-1. That snapped from 87 to 90, where every match was traditionally an elimination match.
Those are hard shows to watch. If you watch them back and you don't want to watch an individual 5-on-5 match or a 4-on-4 match, you watch the whole show, it gets kind of redundant, but I enjoyed the individual matches and stuff like that too. So
all right. 2-2. This is it. Can we get some revenge, or is it over? Or does nobody get this right? And we give
this
another
is like
question.
when they do the elimination reality shows, Sid, and they just drag out who
I need millionaire. I need millionaire music to play.
Yes. We're gonna find out the winner after this commercial break.
He's dragging it out because this is supposed to be an hour program, and we're only 7 minutes.
Yeah, we might have to have head-to-head trivia battles between Sid's team alone because to go through the rest of the questions I wrote. All right, gentlemen.
After this commercial break.
All right, I'm gonna reel it in real quick because it's 2-2. The next one right moves on, and it could be a championship, or Kev moves on to face one of the 3 remaining on Sid's team. Here we go. We all know The Rock made his debut at Survivor Series. The Shield made their debut at Survivor Series. Undertaker made his debut at Survivor Series. 2 other WWE Hall of Famers made their debuts at Survivor Series. You just have to name one.
Sid.
Kurt Angle, Sting.
Well, he named them both. Kurt Angle and Sting both made their debut at Survivor
You had the
Series.
winner. Do you have the winner SP3 thing ready to go right away? You had it written.
Not me. I think Jose's running that. I
gave you a go, Sid. I gave you a go.
Jose's running that.
Listen, man, you got to be ready at all times. There you go. Put everybody on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Celebration.
Yeah, you got to be ready at all time, bro. Bro, I told you at the beginning of the show, Team Sid Rock was going to sweep Rick Ucchino's ass, and that's exactly what happened.
Wow.
It wasn't a prediction. It was a spoiler.
I would like to say that I wasn't actually defeated because it was a game of guess the close. So
Rick, take it on the chin.
Semantics.
I feel like I was
ass
just count
whooped
out
tonight, bro.
this year. I feel like I just got counted out. Like nobody actually beat my ass. I beat myself.
You see why I argue with him all the time on Twitter? You see why we argue all the time on Twitter? He can't say. I've been literally saying this since we made this team that I was going to sweep you. I literally told you. I literally called my shot like fellow New York great Babe Ruth when he pointed to the wall. I called my shot
to the window.
To the wall.
To the wall. Hey, I've got some more questions. You want to just open forum? Everybody here,
Why the hell not?
I've got a lot of. I've got 3, 6.
We got to figure out how to do
9,
this for the
10.
Rumble. We got to figure out how to do this for the Rumble.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
be
gonna
fun.
Yeah, we have to figure out how to do this for the Rumble.
We
Yes.
can only get 10 people in here. So, I mean, unless we just have like.
It's like a Nintendo
waiting
video
to win.
game. You can only get so many people on the screen at once. You got to eliminate someone and bring them in.
We'll need someone like in a separate Zoom chat, like running people and getting them. All right, you ready? Go.
Oh man, if we had a lot of fun with this Survivor Series and it went really well. It just unfortunately for Rick's team, it didn't go well. But
it was hard enough getting 9 people free on a Saturday
right.
afternoon. Could you imagine trying to get 30?
Excuses,
oh no, I'm not saying we get 30. I'm saying maybe 10.
Yeah.
I'm saying maybe 10 or something.
People are celebrating for Sid. Well, Ozzy hates me, so
yeah, Ozzy, yeah.
I want to retire the Sid Rock name, and I want to be further known as the Sportskeeda Negro Damas, because I predicted how the show is gonna go.
You don't make up your own nickname.
Sid, every time
that's big fact.
Listen, whenever
the guy on the block that made up his own nickname, nobody ever used it. Ever.
Negro Thomas.
They still call him LeBron the King. That's all I gotta say.
Sportskeeda.
I don't call him the King of nothing. You know how I feel about Brown in this house, bro. Call him nothing.
Oh my God, there are so many people talking at one time right now.
I don't care.
I'm going to make a special overlay for you for Smack Talk. I said the Sportskeeda Negradamus. You like that?
He's like, yeah. All right, I got some more trivia. Hey,
bro.
Those in the chat. Those in the chat, play along if you know it. Play along if you know it. We're gonna go through the rest of these questions I wrote because this is basically what I did during SmackDown and Rampage last night. Was write 38 questions. So how many? Yeah. How many times has NXT been involved in an official capacity?
Rick,
ding.
You didn't finish the question. I'm sorry.
You can answer. We don't have to ding in.
I thought you had to finish this. Look at this guy exploiting the rules. What is this?
Oh, we're just having fun now. This ain't no points or anything. We're just seeing who knows the answers. So what is Kev gonna do a chair shot on himself?
No, this is the Survivor Series chair from that Survivor Series.
Oh yeah. Was that in Chicago then?
Yeah, that was in Chicago.
Yes, NXT only once because then they went back to treating it like a redheaded stepchild.
You want to talk about a brand peaking? That was it. That was the moment that NXT peaked, and then it was a steady slide down the mountain hill after that.
Then they because they won, like the women won, and then Shayna won the triple threat.
Keith had that big showdown with Roman, even though Roman won, but it made the brand look really cool. And
Don't remind me of Keith Lee's greatest moments, please. It's still too soon.
Right.
Very sad.
That show also had that great match with Rey Mysterio and Brock Lesnar and Dominic doing something like physical on.
Does anybody want to have a moment of silence for Bearcat Lee's singlet?
No.
Get that
Didn't
pot
Adam
belly.
Cole have that great match on that card as well with Pete Dunne?
Yeah. They had it was all of the like cross brand stuff worked because NXT was new, and they had that problem with coming back from Saudi Arabia, so they were just like, let's just like shotgun all the NXT stuff and kind of had this fun like out of nowhere break the mold type of stuff with it. Was fun. It was one of the best Survivor Series of the last 10 years.
I wish they would revisit that.
If memory serves correct, that was also the first year that the ladies main evented Survivor Series.
Yes.
Wasn't a very good main event.
Who
very flat.
You guys don't have to buzz in, just blurt it out. We're just having fun here for the rest of the questions. Who individually has the most wins within the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match in history?
Shawn Michaels.
Rey Mysterio.
Nope.
Randall Keith Orton.
SP3 got it right. Randall Keith Orton has 5 wins.
And isn't Macho Man like right there with him or something like that?
His were more not necessarily traditional, I don't think.
Just on the show itself.
That's why I thought Orton earlier, and that's why I was like, wait a minute. Like Macho Man, I thought sure it was Orton, but
I think
Orton's had some losses though, but Macho Man has the most wins without a loss in Survivor Series history.
Gotcha.
What match type debuted at the 2002 Survivor Series?
The Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels had those ugly ass tights on.
Yeah,
Elimination Chamber.
Shawn Michaels had those ugly ass tights on.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels had those ugly ass tights on. Yeah, those brown ass tights.
Dude, take that out of your mouth. Those brown tights were gorgeous.
They were. Come
Yeah.
on.
I like those tights.
The brown tights.
Hey, Mac.
With those
Yeah.
sexy tights. Come on.
They're sexy tights.
Dude,
I
it
like
was
those
Elimination Chamber. He was wearing his shitting pants, all right?
Sexy tights.
I thought
They're
it was
not your boy tights.
What'd you say, Seth?
Then
What'd you
do
say,
brown.
Seth?
Rob Van Dam is dropping knees on throats. Come on. It was a lot of
Exactly.
stuff.
It was chocolate tights, man. It was sexy.
Sexual chocolate.
Hershey's, yes.
Chocolat. Chocolat.
What city was the host of the first 2 Survivor Series?
Hartford?
No,
I know this
somewhere
actually.
in
Madison
Rick
Square Garden, New
Rick
York?
should know this.
Ohio boy.
Rosemount.
I believe it was Richfield, Ohio.
Correct. Richfield, Ohio hosted the first 2 Survivor Series. Did Alex say why?
Yeah.
Why?
There's a trivia
That's
question
actually a
for you.
really legitimate question, Alex.
It's a legit question.
Why?
I've
Donald
never
Trump
heard
paid
of
for it as
Richfield
well.
since.
Because back then it was all about the pay-per-view buys, right? Because they were going off of the
Yeah.
success of WrestleMania 3, so they
Yeah.
didn't care where it was. They just wanted people to buy the damn thing.
Oh man. What year was NXT involved in that official capacity at Survivor Series?
2018.
2019.
2019.
Jose, 2019. Yeah. God, that felt like 10 years ago, didn't it?
Pandemic does it to you,
That's
right?
why I
COVID just
changed
makes
my
everything
answer.
a blur.
The Rock, if you guys didn't know, The Rock debuted 25 years ago at
They
Survivor
really
Series.
want Rock to
I love
show
the
up
way
this
you switched
weekend,
up your
man.
setup every
They
question.
really want it.
I feel like you have said that for every question on this show.
Let's
Because that's what WWE's been doing for like
Just in
weeks.
case you forgot.
Just in case
forgot.
if
The
you
Rock
forgot,
debuted 25 years ago at Madison Square Garden.
I just don't want you guys to forget about that
Yeah,
part.
no,
Can I
you-
ask
wrong
everyone? Do
question.
you think The Rock shows up this weekend? Do you think
Nah.
he shows up?
If it is
We're
it's
teasing it on the
pre-tape.
Tonight
It's
Show.
gonna be like Chris
Pre-tape,
Jericho.
if
It's
it
gonna be pre-recorded.
Yeah, pre-tape.
Yeah.
Next to his like trophy case where, when he was doing the talking shit to John Cena thing, he'll probably be standing next to his trophy case.
If he came out, it would be wild. Like,
Who-
it would be really wild.
Who main evented that 1996 Survivor Series pay-per-view?
Ooh.
Sid
Sid
versus
Vicious
HBK.
versus HBK. Oh, Echo.
Echo. Oh wait, that's my
Was it Sid versus HBK?
No.
Sorry, I'm a little late.
So I was there. I was there at the 1996 Survivor Series. I always tell this story, so I'll tell it here.
Yeah.
I was a big Shawn Michaels fan, but then all the New Yorkers turned on Shawn Michaels. So I'm there with my mom, and I'm 8 years old, and I'm getting upset that everybody's not cheering for Shawn Michaels. So my mom sees I'm upset, and she's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "They're booing Shawn Michaels, and they're cheering for his opponent." And then she like listens to the crowd. They're chanting Sid, Sid, Sid. She turns to me and she's like, "Why are you upset? They chanting your name."
I love that, dude. Sid, that is one of the best stories. I had a story similar. I went to SummerSlam 94. It opened the United Center where the Hawks and the Bulls play. It was the first thing ever there. And I remember I didn't like Shawn Michaels. This is when he was a heel too. I didn't like him when he was a babyface. I didn't like him at all. And Razor Ramon had Walter Payton of the Chicago Bears, the NFL team in Chicago, in his corner, all-time great, right? Sweetness is there. Razor Ramon versus, I think Shawn was at ringside. He was against Diesel. Yes. And I was a little kid. I was 11 years old. My brother brought me, so my mom and dad weren't there. I remember there's like, you can swear if you want to swear. Like that was a big bad thing, right? So I got up and I literally, it was the first time I told this lady, I was like, "Hey, this lady's cheering for Shawn." She's like, Shawn's so hot. She's like three rows behind me. I was like, "Shawn sucks." And then everybody behind me was like, "Ooh," sucks was like a bad thing to say in 1994. And I was a little kid. And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Well, I remember, you remember Poison when they did Unskinny Bop, and there's that part in the song that goes, "What the hell is going on?" You're like, back then it was like, "Whoa, what? That's allowed?" All right. We got Robert D. Felice of the channel rooting for Phil. Legally,
what's up, Bobby D? How you doing?
Legally
buddy?
obligated to root for Phil.
Legally, I don't know.
He's legally. We got Rico in the chat. How dare you, Kev? Rico Iglesias.
Rico was cheering for the winners. Shout out to Rico.
Ooh.
Well, he cheered for the right team because Team Chino sucked, Kevin.
Well, you picked the team, Rick, so that's on you, pal.
Yeah, I know.
Rick's holding on to that title by a thread.
You're the coach. When you have a losing season, guess who gets fired
Hey,
first?
my shoulders ain't never been pinned to the mat.
I just want to point out that I do feel like I rang the bell first,
Rick.
and Rick just completely was like, nope, it was the other team. I was like, all right, well, let me get on out of here.
Rick, you didn't owe Hebner the situation, so congratulations.
Oh,
you did speed up in your car. You stuck true to your words. So yeah.
oh boy. Hey, we're going through the rest of the trivia questions here as we fill some time. Name any member on the first ever traditional Survivor Series match. Very first match in 1987. Name any member of that match.
I don't know.
Was it Hogan versus $1 Million Dream Team, right? Am I wrong?
Bigelow.
That was the main event.
Was it
the first show.
The opening match.
Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man was on there.
Yeah, he walked out. He had a history of walking out of matches. He was never pinned. He was walked out if he was going to lose.
Was Savage on that in that match?
Yep, Savage. Savage was teamed with I think Steamboat, Duggan, Jake Roberts, and Beefcake, and they took on Harley Race, Hercules, Danny Davis, the Honky Tonk Man, and Ron Bass.
I said Hercules. I just want to make sure you got
never gotten that.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
The
Savage and Steamboat survived, right? Or was there another one?
I'd have to look. On that.
Hey.
The 1995 main event was Diesel versus Bret Hart for the WWE Championship. What was the stipulation?
No disqualification?
You got it.
That's one of Diesel's better ones.
That was the first time somebody went through the announce table.
Really? First time ever?
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Spanish announce one. The Spanish announce one is the first time. Yeah.
The TV, it was that Hart and like the TV fell on him or something.
Yeah,
like
he
that?
basically pushes him off the apron and he takes a flat back bump from the.
When does the Spanish announce table get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame?
Dude,
I don't know, man.
That right out of my
I'm
brain.
gonna have to ask Luis Cabinovich about that.
I've been asking for that for years, man. That thing needs to go into the Hall of Fame.
We're doing
not just the Spanish announce table, but the Spanish announcers too, bro. Come on, you can't leave them out.
We're doing random stuff here. We're wrapping up. You just brought up like Hall of Fame. Someone's gonna get announced for the Hall of Fame in like a month or two. Who do they induct in the Hall of Fame this year for WrestleMania? Who would you want to see get inducted? It's in Texas. Do the Undertaker.
It's got to be Undertaker.
I hope it's the Undertaker.
Yeah. I think it's got to be. He's got to be the headliner.
Sid, were you rolling your eyes, or was that a homage to the Undertaker?
Well, Blue Lives Matter takeover.
I think he's really enjoying his win. That's what it looks like.
I think my campaign for Christian Cage down the years is going to fall flat.
Hopefully,
yeah,
a little bit. Just
he'll get in.
Him and Jericho, they'll go in together.
Contract. Yeah.
Him and Jericho go in together, right?
Yeah,
they'll do an AEW wing in about 5 or 6 years when those guys retire.
Oh my god!
They'll induct them with the Brood.
Two wrestlers have been sole survivor ever in 3 consecutive years. Name one of the 2 wrestlers that has been a sole survivor 3 consecutive years.
Randy Orton. Yeah, Orton.
How about the other guy?
Ultimate Warrior.
Dolph Ziggler.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yep, Ultimate Warrior.
Oh.
1988, 1989, and 1990. He went 3 in a row as the sole survivor. As previously mentioned, NXT's only official appearance on Survivor Series was in 2019. This is going to be too easy. The main event was a triple threat match, and who was the NXT Women's Champion for that?
Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, you get that's too easy. Jeez.
She's undefeated at Survivor Series. She told me that herself.
Yeah, Sid, who did you get to talk to today at the press junket? What was the vibe like there today?
We had Shayna Baszler, King Woods, Queen Zelina, Jeff Hardy, Shayna Baszler, and Rhea Ripley.
That's a great docket of talent. So check that out. Come to the channel too.
I watched the G4. I watched the G4 launch and then also Attack of the Show. Man, Xavier Woods is killing it on that channel. Man, I love
perfect thing for him.
Yeah.
He is the perfect guy for that.
I love that G4 is back.
Maybe I'm showing my age. I loved G4 when it was out.
G4
I wasn't a video game person.
Stuff, bro.
What?
Web Talk or Web Soup? That was the best.
Web Soup. There's so many good shows they had on there. I like
Olivia Munn putting wieners in her mouth. Hot dogs, that is.
What?
Hot dogs.
That was the thing they did.
On Attack of the Show. She tried to see how many hot dogs.
2000s, such a different time.
Just search for an Olivia Munn hot dog gif and you'll see what I'm talking about.
That is a thing.
It is out there.
You don't have to twist my arm, but all right, yeah, go ahead.
The Team NXT won the women's traditional elimination match in 2019. Name one of the 3 survivors.
Rhea Ripley.
I was about to say Rhea Ripley. Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, Io
Io
Shirai,
Yeah.
and Candice LeRae.
Yeah, Rick. Rick's like, why didn't you ask that first time? Jeez.
Dude, when you were doing round 2, I literally had all 5 of those answers, just like screaming them out, trying to get Jon Alba to ring in.
I could see you in the window below there, going nuts.
Man, I was sitting there like, John, don't lose on a Lana question. Don't lose on a Lana question.
I think we always say that.
John Cena and The Rock teamed up. Oh, did you know The Rock debuted at no?
Shut up.
John Cena and The Rock teamed up to main event Survivor Series in 2011. Who did they face?
Awesome
Truth and Miz.
Awesome Truth. Miz and
Truth and Miz.
Man, you believe that there was a time when R-Truth was pushed into the main event scene of a
Good
major
times.
I miss that. I miss those days.
I still remember the
NWA
one time
world champion, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I remember the one time that he and John Morrison got to wrestle for like who was going to be the #1 contender for the WWE championship. Like, remember that back in the day.
Hey,
right.
Hey, quick delivers.
Yeah.
Cake Quick was always the best part of that act.
We're getting rowdy.
Fight anybody on that.
We're getting rowdy.
Get rowdy.
Get rowdy.
All right, I have I've got
some things. Move some things.
Move some things.
Move some things, man. Brian added nothing to that song.
Crack.
He added nothing to that song.
Well, step the mic in the
When he came in and started, trying to country it up like around the bridge, like I was done. Get out of here, Brian.
When he went on Kid Rock.
Oh, you didn't know?
You didn't know? You're gonna toast somebody.
To be fair, Phil, he's been spending his days working hard on the dough and the hands on the clock.
So the clock is moving too slow.
I didn't know this was turning into karaoke. Shit, I would have.
Yeah. We need to get Jon Alba back in here. He'll be down for some karaoke.
Oh, I got Rico's running the boards right now. I can have him do some karaoke.
I might go do. I'm probably going to go do some tonight. So, I got 6 questions left, gentlemen.
All right, let's rattle them off here.
Survivor Series would return to Canada after the Montreal Screwjob one more time. What year did they return to Canada?
I think it was 02, right?
Nope. Way off, actually.
Okay, all right, whatever.
1999.
The
2012.
2016.
Sid, 2016.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was 2015 or 2016.
Canada is due for a big WWE show. I mean, I know there was that talk of them doing those big stadium shows they're going to do 8 or 9 big stadium
SummerSlam
shows.
in 2019.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, there's Toronto. Yeah, but I mean, they could have a big stadium show.
Edge speared Elias, and that was the start of the comeback.
Yep. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's getting physical." The 2022 Survivor Series event will take place in what city?
Shit.
I didn't even know they announced a date.
I even asked questions from the future.
Is it Boston? TD
Yes.
Garden. Yeah.
See, that's why they know nothing good is happening at Boston.
Hey, my Celtics beat the Lakers last night, and they smoked them.
Oh my God, yo.
They smoked them.
After all those Struder jokes, I felt bad. I was like, man, I think
everybody can beat the Lakers right now. So.
You live in Nebraska. Why are you rooting for the Celtics?
Because I have no pro teams in this state, so I have 2 teams.
I was just about to say,
I have 2 teams.
No NBA teams over there.
I root for 2 Chicago teams, a Philly team, and a Boston team. So,
wait, what's the 2 Chicago teams? Is it Bears?
Bears and Cubs.
Boy, you picked you picked 2 real winners there, didn't you?
I was a Bulls fan when I was a kid, and then I switched to I didn't follow NBA. Screw Kevin, the White Sox. I didn't follow NBA until after college again, and then I picked up just followed the Celtics because obviously I watched all of Paul Pierce's college career. Him being from Kansas, and we were in the Big 12 at the time, so that's where I kind of come up with Boston. And then
and I the needle back to wrestling. Dennis Rodman will be inducted in the Hall of Fame, and he'll see some weird stuff about North Korea or something. Like
that. And then my NHL team's Philly because I started following NHL in college as well, and I love the Legion of Doom. So that's why.
Let's rattle off these last few. I got the kids screaming upstairs.
The Rock debut. If you didn't know,
I want to know more about the origin stories of his sports teams. Rick.
Hey, if you didn't know, The Rock debuted at the 1996 Survivor Series event. What was unique about the survivors of the main event in that traditional elimination match?
At which one?
What was unique about the main event at the 1996 Survivor Series?
What was unique about the main event?
Yeah.
Who wrote these questions?
Me. Who sucks at trivia?
And not the champ. Not the champ. Son.
There were no survivors. It was a no contest.
Oh, I never knew.
Oh,
There were no survivors in the main event of the 96. I don't know what happened. I tried to look it up, and
you said 96.
Yeah, the main event.
The main event was Sid versus Shawn Michaels.
The main event was the traditional, or the main event traditional. Whatever.
The last.
Yeah, the last.
Thank God we didn't get to that round. That question. Jesus.
Name. Of course, we already mentioned these guys before. So name one wrestler not named Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, or Bam Bam Bigelow that was on the poster for the first Survivor Series event in 1987. So obviously, it's the main event of the very first Survivor Series.
Was Virgil on there?
Name a wrestler that was on the. Huh?
The $1 Million Man.
No.
Ted DiBiase, no.
No.
Ken Patera, no.
Ken Patera. Yep, Ken Patera was on there.
Shit.
The main event was, of course, we had Hulk and Andre and Bam Bam, which Sid had mentioned in the question he got earlier. Butch Reed, King Kong Bundy, One Man Gang, Rick Rude, Don Morocco, or Paul Orndorff, also in there. All right, two more questions here. What year featured the first ever women's traditional Survivor Series match?
2018?
95.
Who said 95?
I said 95.
That is correct.
Lost appearance, right?
Ooh.
Aja Kong
dominating.
Yep.
Wrecked everybody in that match. And they were supposed to, Aja was supposed to get a match that January, the Rumble, with Alundra, but Alundra before then would jump and defect to Nitro and drop the title.
No, she got fired. They got fired. They got told. They got cut. Budget cuts. Budget cuts.
Aja got fired before that because she broke the nose of the wrestler she fought on Raw the next night.
Yes. People power. Budget cuts. People power. One more question.
All right.
What year was the last year a traditional Survivor Series elimination match main evented the pay-per-view?
1989?
No.
But not 1990. Oh.
The 2019.
2019.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Traditional elimination match. I'm sorry.
Traditional. 2014.
You got me thrown off with this battle for brand supremacy.
2018.
The one with Shane McMahon and
2017.
I said that! Why no one listening? I told that shit! I told you! Triple H were doing some wild stuff at the end of this.
Yeah, Team Raw was Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Triple H.
Alex, we
Team
couldn't hear
SmackDown.
you. We couldn't hear you back. We couldn't hear you back from your queen bed back there.
It's twin size bed.
Yeah.
It was a suicide dive onto the queen bed.
WrestleMania week's gonna be fun.
Oh man. All right, gentlemen, as we wrap it up, I'm gonna go in order on the top here from my top right all the way down the screen. Say what you guys got going on, where they can find you on the socials. Kev Kellam, first off.
You can follow me on the Twitter at Kev Kellam. Of course, you can check out all the stuff I'm doing with Sportskeeda. We have a ton of different video content we're dropping on Facebook and YouTube. If you haven't done already, subscribe to our channel. A lot of great channels represented here today. 23,000 subs on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for that. A lot of people following us on other socials like Snapchat and different things. We're putting special content up there, including the brand new Bro Show with DDP and Vince Russo. That is exclusive to our Instagram, and that is premiering soon.
Bro. All right, Alex.
Hey, so Thank you, everyone, for watching. Alex McCarthy at Talk Sport, of course. So Alex M_Talk Sport on Twitter and Instagram, but don't worry about Instagram, to be honest. Wrestling Daily YouTube, of course. You can find my boy SP3, of course. Sat E Niangi. That's how you pronounce that shit. He's on there too, as well as Chase. So we're there every day on YouTube from 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. Talk Wrestling podcast as well, and you'll find all the interviews that I did today, and generally I do each week over at talksport.com/wrestling. There you have it.
Now it's time for Peppa to say my shtick. You can find me on the Sportskeeda Wrestling YouTube channel, destroying Rick Ucchino in trivia contest, similar to this, what you just saw for the past hour. But you can also find me with Rick Ucchino and Dutch Mantel every Friday following SmackDown and Rampage on Smack Talk. You can also see my pay-per-view previews every month. Got some interviews dropping, me and King Woods, Queen Zelina, Jeff Hardy. That's going to be up on the Sportskeeda Wrestling YouTube channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. Subscribe over there. No E in the True, TRU. And I'll be on AE Ramble reviewing Dynamite and Rampage with Jimmy Macaram, Marcus Cash. You can also see True Hill Heat 152 from earlier today with Brady from the Heel Marks podcast. And then every Monday and Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. UK. Wednesdays with Alex McCarthy's Monday, Mocha Mondays with Sat E on the Wrestling Daily YouTube channel.
All right, Mr. Next up on there, Mr. Jose G.
Yo, so guys, as always, you guys could always follow me on my social media at Jose G Official with the underscores in between. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You can also follow my show Recons of Wrestling on YouTube and on Facebook. You can catch me every single afternoon along with my compadres, Kevin and Jeremy, breaking down the hottest headlines of the day on the top story, where we break all the crazy news that's going down in the world of wrestling. And you can also catch me every single day on YouTube with the WWE News Roundup, where we bring you also the hottest topics of the day and a little bit more of a pre-produced video, if you say. So just go ahead and keep on following us, and appreciate you guys' support every single day. Thank you.
All right. And Sat, I did some research. I was trying to get your name right. So apparently the video I was watching, it was a trivia show actually that he did recently. I can't remember who it was though. And so he said it wrong.
With Matty Laws. Matty Laws, was it?
Yep, that was it.
Cherry.
Yep.
And I also won like sudden death, who's the nearest question. So a routine.
Let me see if I can get it right. Sat E Niangi. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Did I get it right? All right, Sat. Yeah. Tell them where they can find you.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. If you find me interesting, you can follow me on Twitter at SatNext2. I like to talk about wrestling. I like to talk about films and TV shows. Consensually, if you want to follow me. Every Mondays, me and SB3 on the Wrestling Daily YouTube channel. Tuesdays with the esteemed Irish Chief Alex McCarthy. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Check us out, Wrestling Daily. We're also on Twitter at Rest Daily, so WRES Daily. Follow us. We need numbers because we do more polls and interesting stuff. Thank you for having me, guys. In between that, I like to sleep. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Mr. Phil Lindsay.
You can find me at PhilDeal616. You can follow our podcast, and that's the Grapsity Podcast at Grapsity Pod on Twitter. Of course, you can see our new episode that just dropped this morning. I haven't gotten yelled at for it yet, so I am fingers crossed. But yeah, check us out there. Check my writing out at Bleacher Report and Daily DDT.
And thanks again to Phil for filling in last minute there for Kate. Appreciate it a lot. I want to say one thing also, Jose's partner, Rico. Thank you to Rico for monitoring the chat for us today and things there too. So appreciate that. He's in the room. I didn't realize
we got two bromances going on today.
Is there a queen size? Is there a queen size bed in that room too?
This is Studio 1A, bro.
They just got a futon.
Rick Ucchino, what can they have you see you do here recently?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter at Rick Ucchino, spelled as you see there. If you're listening on the podcast channel, RICKUCCHINO. I'm all over the Sportskeeda Wrestling YouTube channel. Did have an interview with Drew McIntyre that dropped this week. I also do local radio in Cincinnati. Got to talk to WWE champion Big E. That is on ESPN1530.com. Go to the podcast section and go down to Cincy 360. You can hear me every morning doing the news on 700 WLW in Cincinnati, Sirius XM on Sundays, covering your 2021 AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals.
All right. And last but not least, myself, you can find me on the Twitter at JB Huskers, as it says down there below. You can find me with Kev Kellam and Jose G on the Sportskeeda Top Story Monday through Friday. Also, you can find me on my podcast, Lost in the Midcard, where myself and fellow Sportskeeda writer Matt Black talk about everything pro wrestling. We're on a little bit of a hiatus right now with various things going on, but we hope to get back very soon. But you can find us on any podcasting format. Just search for Lost in the Midcard with the new feed. Make sure you select that, or on the YouTube as well. We're video there for Lost in the Midcard, and hopefully we'll be back soon for you here. So, gentlemen, it was a blast. Thank you all for jumping in here, and we had a lot of fun. And the guys up in the top middle there, Alex and Sid, enjoy the show tomorrow. Enjoy Survivor Series. Hope maybe pop in on the post show too tomorrow, because yes, myself and Kev and Jose will be hosting the Survivor Series post show here on the YouTube and Facebook and Twitter channels there. So make sure to set those notifications to get ready for as soon as that show ends. We will pop on and talk about what happened that night. So for everybody in this room, it's like the Brady Bunch. Have a good weekend. Enjoy Survivor Series. And we will catch you tomorrow night once that show is off the air. Have a good one, everybody.
Now I'm going to choke slam Sid on the bed.